And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set here for the boys' game tonight between the Warriors and Northeast Nodaway. Again, remember tonight's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. So, Brett, again, we look at two teams that are this one a little bit different than the girls' game, where Northeast Nodaway returns quite a few players. They're going to have some success throughout the season with their team, bringing back as many players as they do. At the start, they're going to be missing a couple of key players due to state football. Dylan McIntyre, Landon Wilmus, Austin Pride not here tonight. McIntyre, Pride figure to be players that will factor in quite a bit this season for this Blue Jays team. For the Warriors team, they're losing a lot. I said they end up losing 3 seniors, yourself one of them, plus Caden Hutchinson, Trice Floyd as well. The used 3 are going to be a tough 3 to get to replace. Warriors do have some holdovers from last year's team. Kemper Klein, Jordan Papa starters. They will be back this year, and they expect to get a lot of time. Also expected to get time that got some time last year. Caden Newman is going to have to play a big role this year. That's what everybody's figuring he will do. And then Quincy Stamper will figure to take on a big role. Garrett Owens, Cole Emerson will take on big roles. Garrett Phillips will have to kind of step in, see what he can do. They bring in a couple extra pieces. They'll bring in Chase Klein, Kyle Emerson, Sam Stamper, and Seth Miller. All that will bring in some time. But one of the key losses also from the football season, Timothy Papa, not certain when he'll be back, if he'll be back at all this basketball season, maybe not even till deep into the playoff run. Warriors are going to have to figure out how to compete with the players that they have.
Yeah, like you said, they lost 3 starters from last year and a guy who was probably going to start to begin this year in Timothy Papa. They're kind of in the same spot as the girls. We're going to have to see which one of these guys is going to step up and be a leader of the team. And they're going to have to somebody's going to step up and take on a lot of the scoring load, because the team last year depended a lot on Caden Hutchinson to score. He kept them in a lot of games where they were struggling. He was kind of a constant. We could always count on him to score. So you got to believe that one of these guys is going to have to, at least one of them is going to have to step up in terms of scoring and defense as well. So, yeah, we're going to get to our starters.
Number 14, Lane Dack. Number 20, Ben Boswell. Number 22, Colton Swally. Number 34, Boston Adwell. Blue Jays are coached by Rory Jackson, assisted by Sheldon Saxton and Mitch Schmitz. And now the starters for your Albany Warriors. Number 4, Jordan Papa. Number 5, Kemper Klein. Number 12, Quincy Stamper. Number 21, Cade Newman. Number 23, Garrett Owens. Warriors are coached by Curtis Cox, assisted by Jake Nichols.
So again, those are your Dollars Auction Service starting lineups. Again, remember, contact Rod Dollars of Dollars Auction Service for all of your auction needs. Again, for the Warriors getting the start tonight, Jordan Papa, Kemper Klein, Quincy Stamper, Cade Newman, Garrett Owens. For Northeast Nodaway, Zach Pride, Lane Dack, Ben Boswell, Colton Swally, and Boston Adwell. Northeast Nodaway will wear their road blue uniforms, white lettering. Albany wears their home white uniforms with green lettering. Kemper Klein, along with Lane Dack, will get the opening tip-off. Albany will win the tip-off. Bringing it across, here is going to be Jordan Papa. Papa gets it over to Newman, left wing. Brings it inside to Klein. Now to Jordan Papa. Over now for Owens. He'll drive baseline. And Newman from 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made by Klein, as Klein and Stamper really were the ones fighting over that jump ball. Lane Dack just had a hand on it.
Yeah, that was got to know when your own teammate's the one fighting with you, because if one of them would have just let go, it probably wouldn't have had a jump ball.
Warriors look to come out in a man-to-man defense. Boswell trying to get it to Dak, tipped away, picked up here by Garrett Owens. He'll try and get it out to Cade Newman up front. Goes up and underneath the basket, can't get it to fall, but will pick up the foul. He'll go to line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul against Northeast Nodaway is going to go against Zach Pride. That is going to be his first personal, team's first as well. Cade Newman's first free throw attempt off the right iron, no good. Second free throw attempt from Newman. It rolls out, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Dak. Bringing it across here is going to be Swaley. Keeping it in play is going to be Boswell. Back up the lane, Dak up at the top of the key as the Warriors again come out in a man-to-man defense. Pride gets this one off to Boswell. Back up top the key down to Swaley. Back door. Going up off the glass is Boston Adwell.
Yeah, got to stay on the ground there, going for those blocks. They look cool when you get them, but you're either going to get a foul or you're going to get caught jumping. So,
Northeast Nodaway comes out in a 2-3 zone. It's a 2-0 Northeast Nodaway lead. A minute 15 here in the ball game as a foul going to be called here on the floor against Northeast Nodaway. And the foul going to go against Boston Adwell. That is going to be his first, team's second already.
So far, the Northeast Nodaway has been given a lot of pressure on Klein when he gets the ball down low. See if they continue that the whole game.
Ball inbounds to Jordan Papa. He'll put up a little floater, knocks it in. And that was one of the things for the Warriors. Jordan Papa's had a lot of experience on the floor, usually one of the best defenders in the Grand River Conference. But he hasn't been much of a scorer. How much scoring could he do? That will be one thing we'll have to watch out for this season.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be one of the guys that steps up.
Boswell drives, puts up a shot, and he is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws following the foul against the Warriors. And the foul this time going to go against Jordan Papa. That's going to be his first, team's first as well. 6:17 left to play here in the first quarter. It's a 2-2 ball game. Boswell's first free throw off the back iron. Ben Boswell's second free throw attempt. Off back iron, no good. Tipped away by Klein. He's able to come away with it. Goes up and can't get it to fall, and it's going to be called here for the charge as well. Klein had Newman with him on the weak block, but decided to try and take it himself, and is called there for the charge. And with just about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter, we're tied at 2 apiece. Colton Swaley up to Boswell, over to the left wing for Dak. Lane Dak leaves this one off for Boston Adwell. Ben Boswell drives, shot from the baseline. No good, rebound's going to be made here by Papa. Papa sends it across for Newman, back up now for Klein. Klein dribbles into the paint, goes up, can't get it to fall. Rebound is going to be made here by Northeast Nodaway. We're tied 2-2 with 5:35 left to play here in the first quarter. Zach Pride goes off the reservation as that one goes off the wall behind the basket.
Yeah, just got a little bit out of control there. Kind of lost the ball.
Garrett Owens sends it across court for Newman, trying to bring it inside for Stamper. Tipped away, picked up here by Zach Pride.
That was a good look on the pass. It just got deflected and caused a turnover. Good defensive possession by Northeast Nodaway.
Now Northeast Nodaway will try to slow things down a bit. As they'll bring it over to left wing. Back up top now for Boston Adwell, bringing it inside for Boswell. And a foul going to be called here against Jordan Papa. He's quickly going to pick up his second, team's third.
That'll be a big loss to lose him early in the game because he's in foul trouble. He'll have to sit out because he brings a lot on defense and on offense.
One of those things, though, with a senior like that, you expect them to know how to play with fouls, as that's a quick inbounds. Ben Boswell goes up, makes it a 4-2 ball game with 4:50 left to play in the first. Papa with it up at the top of the key, right wing now for Owens. Sends it across, Newman from 3. Drains it, Cade Newman from behind the arc gives Albany the 1-point lead, 5-4, with 4.5 left to play in the first quarter.
So you hit that weak side wing when it's open, and good things can happen.
Boswell, backdoor to Colton Swally. Sends it back up. Ben Boswell from 3. Off the iron. Comes away with his own rebound as he follows and goes off the glass and knocks it in for 2. That is the epitome of following your shot as Boswell knocks it in.
Yeah, he crashed those boards hard. He came flying in really fast.
And a timeout going to be called here by Albany. A full Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Following the Petty John Auto Center timeout, it'll be Albany basketball. They trail 6-5 here with 4:03 left to play here in the first quarter. Papa with the basketball up at the top of the key, sends it right wing now here for Owen. Trying to send it up top for Papa. Jordan Papa left wing for Newman. Trying to get it to Stamper on the elbow as the ball knocked away. Over to Papa, right wing now to Owens to the baseline. Up to Jordan Papa. He'll dribble in. Trying to get it to Klein, and this one's going to be stolen away here by Colton Swally. Goes up, gets the bucket and the foul, and that's going to be the third here on Jordan Papa.
Yeah, and we're only halfway through the first quarter. You got to believe he'll probably be taken out for an amount of time here.
Swally's free throw attempt off back iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Papa. Looks like Garrett Phillips will come in at next check here for the Warriors, probably for Jordan Papa. Garrett Owens with it on the baseline. He'll send it up top to Papa. 3:25 left to play in the first. 8-5. Northeast Nodaway with the lead. Shot from Klein from the baseline. Too hard, no good. Rebound made by Papa. His shot off the iron, bounces in, and a foul called here off the ball. And a foul going to go against Quincy Stamper. The bucket will count though. As it's back to a 1-point ball game, Papa will come out as checking in as Garrett Phillips.
The Warriors got to tone back a little bit on the fouls to risk getting Northeast Nodaway in the bonus and giving them a free throw every time they foul.
That's already the 5th team foul called against the Warriors. Again, 3:10 left to play here in the first. You're going to see a lot more fouls in this game than you did in the girls, just by the number of subs that each team is able to bring in. Boston Adwell sends it over the right wing for Swally. Trying to bring it inside for Boswell. Shot up, knocks it in, and gets the foul as well. This time the foul is going to go against Cade Newman. That'll be his first already, the team 6. Next one will put Northeast Nodaway in the bonus. Boswell's free throw attempt good. It's an 11-7 ball game in favor of Northeast Nodaway. 2:55 left to play in the first quarter. Klein with it up at the top of the key, sends it right wing now for Owens. Sends it across court to Newman. Up again for Klein. Klein now back out to Newman, left wing, trying to bring it into Stamper, stolen away. Swally to Boswell, goes up and almost knocked out there by Klein. Northeast Nodaway fans looking for a goaltending as Klein comes in hot, and he is going to be fouled. A blocking foul called here against Northeast Nodaway is going to go against Boston Adwell That is going to be his second, team's third.
Yeah, that was a close. That could have gone either way on the goaltend call. They just didn't calling it.
Newman will inbounds here for the Warriors. Phillips with it in the corner, trying to bring it inside to Klein, maybe forced a little bit. Adwell able to knock it away. Gets it to Dak, then to Swally, up and good for two. And now Northeast Nodaway, 13-7 lead, 2:10 left to play here in the first quarter. Bringing it across there is going to be Owens. He'll get it to Klein. Cross court, Newman, shot from three, just short. Rebound is going to be made, and a foul going to be called here against Kemper Klein.
They've really got to tone back on those fouls and being so aggressive. Aggressiveness is good until you get too aggressive, and then you get in foul trouble like this because now Klein, that's his second too.
And now 1-1 throughout. We still have 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. As checking in is Jack Boswell as he'll check in here for Boston Adwell. At the line for the first of the 1-1, here's Zach Pride. His first shot is good. Well, Northeast Nodaway's doubled up Albany here with 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. 14-7 as the second shot of the 1-1. No good there by Zach Pride. Kemper Klein brings the ball across here for the Warriors. Over to the right wing for Owens. Trying to send it across court, knocked away. Phillips sends it out to Owens. He'll pop a three. Drains it. Garrett Owens nails one. Makes it a 4-point ball game, 14-10. That shot from behind the arc is a real neutralizer in the ball game.
Yeah, that was a deep one, but they were giving it to him, and Owens has that ability to knock those down.
Jack Boswell goes up, has it rejected away. That time from Garrett Owens, and a foul going to be called as Klein's trying to run away with it, and a foul going to be called this time against Colton Swally. That's going to be his first, team's fourth.
Yeah, already you can see a difference in the way that this game is being officiated because both these teams actually have some subs they can go to.
Garrett Owens with it up at the top of the key, trying to drive in, sends it back out to Newman, shot from three, and that one's just off the front iron. Boswell with the rebound. And a travel going to be called here against Jack Boswell. 1:09 left to play here in the first quarter. Cole Emerson will come in, but a timeout, a 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout called here by the Warriors. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. 14-10, 1:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Garrett Owens sends it over left wing for Newman, brings it now to the baseline for Phillips. Phillips spins around, back out to Newman from three, drains it. Cade Newman knocks down another from behind the arc, makes it a 1-point ball game. 14-13 with underneath a minute left to play here in the first quarter. Zach Pride brings it across over to the left wing here for Lane Dak. Up top now for Swally. 40 seconds left here in this first quarter. Pride with it up at the top. The key Warriors stay in a man-to-man defense. Bring it up top here for Ben Boswell. Dribbles in. Left wing. Swally from three off back iron. No good. Rebound made by Lane Dak. He'll go up and he will be fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And the foul going to go against Kemper Klein. That's his third. So Klein with three. Papa on the bench with three. 21.2 left here in the first. First of two is up and good here from Lane Dak.
Fouls are killing the Warriors right now. They've got three on arguably their best two players.
Second free throw is good. Dak knocks them both home. It's a 3-point ball game, 16-13. Full court zone pressure here by Northeast Nodaway. Emerson trying to get it to Phillips, stolen away by Swally. Quickly in transition, Boswell goes up and knocks it in for two. 18-13, 6 seconds left. Owens gets it for Phillips, 3 seconds. 2, 1, Newman from three. No good.
Not sure they knew how much time was left. They weren't really going as fast as you would have liked to see.
18-13. It's a 5-point lead here in favor of Northeast Nodaway after 1 quarter of play. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the second quarter of play. It will be Albany basketball to start the second quarter, as Emerson will bring it across the timeline. He'll try and send it left wing for Newman. Tipped away. Newman able to keep it. Goes to Emerson, now right wing to Owens. Newman left wing. Trying to bring it down to the block here for Phillips. Up top to Emerson. Owens steps back. Three. No good. Rebound is going to be made here by Northeast Nodaway.
Owens had the mid-range there. Probably would have been a smarter choice to just take that mid-range instead of the step back because it made him fade just a little bit.
30 seconds go on here in the second quarter. Play 18-13. It's a 5-point Northeast Nodaway lead. And a foul going to be called here on the floor. This one's going to go against Garrett Phillips. That'll be his first, team's 8th already. And the Warriors need to keep their feet on the floor.
They've been getting beat on that backdoor cut, and it's making them try and recover, and they try and go for the block, and they need to be more aware of that backdoor cut because they've been doing it a lot.
Swally's first free throw attempt is good.
When you get out of position, unless you're just a really athletic person, it's really hard to get back into position before it comes back for a bucket.
Second free throw attempt from Swally. As they're going to say, somebody was across the line. So 19-13. It's a 6-point Northeast Nodaway lead with 7:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Kemper Klein out on the floor with his 3 fouls, and that one a miscommunication as Newman threw it up. Nobody home. Going up off the glass, Ben Boswell for 2. Boswell quickly with 11 points as Jordan Papa ready to check back in with his 3 fouls following the next stoppage. Owens over to Emerson, back up top to Newman. Newman drives, gets it to Owens. Trying to get it to Newman, pass too high, picked up by Emerson. He's able to keep it in play. Gets it to Newman, now inside to Phillips. He'll go up, he'll be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And the foul this time goes against Colton Swally, his second, team's 5th, as Phillips will shoot 2 free throws after the first. Jack Boswell will check back in here for Northeast Nodaway. Jordan Papa back in here for the Warriors. Garrett Phillips banks in the first. Emerson checks out along with Swally. Second free throw attempt from Phillips is good. And Phillips will now check out as Quincy Stamper will check back in here with 6:41 left to play here in the second quarter. 21-15, a 6-point Blue Jay lead. Pride brings it across, sends it left wing for Boswell. Back up top here for Jack Boswell. Right wing for Boston Adwell. Now the Dak. Jack Boswell back up again here for Pride. Warriors stay in that man-to-man defense even with the foul troubles that they hold. Boswell left wing for Adwell. Up top here to Pride. Ben Boswell with his foot on the line. No good. Rebound made here by Stamper. And a foul going to be called here against Northeast Nodaway.
Yes, had a little bit of contact up in the air as he went up for it. That's what they got Northeast Nodaway for.
And that's going to be their first against Jack Boswell, the team 6, so both teams will be in the bonus. Next foul, though, against the Warriors will put Northeast Nodaway in the double bonus. Newman left wing to the baseline. Stamper shot. Drains it. 21-17 as Stamper gets his first bucket of the season. Pride brings it across the timeline. He'll have it up at the top of the key. Over to the right wing for Dak. Up to Boswell. Boswell drives, goes up. Can't get it to go off the backboard. Rebound is going to be made here by Stamper. Papa gets it now down to Klein. Over to Newman from 3. Off the left side of the iron. Papa comes in with the rebound. Gets the bucket and the foul.
What a great effort by Papa to crash the boards and get that offensive rebound and put it back up. Great play.
And Jack Boswell going to be called for his second, team 7th. As Garrett Phillips will check back in. He'll check in this time now for Kemper Klein. It's a 2-point ball game, 21-19. Papa with the and one opportunity can make it a 1-point ball game with 5:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Papa's free throw attempt off front iron, rolls out. Rebound made here by Northeast Nodaway, stays at a 2-point ball game, tipped away by Newman. Rolls around, Boswell trying to get it to Jack Boswell, stolen away by Garrett Phillips. Stamper brings it across now for the Warriors, up to Jordan Papa. Left wing to Cade Newman. Back up again here for Papa. Over to Newman again. Shot from 3. This one short. Rebound made by Jack Boswell. Quickly gets it across here for Ben Boswell. Goes up, off the glass, no good. Rebound made here by Jordan Papa. Papa will slow things down here with 4:40 left to play in the second. 21-19. Northeast Nodaway with a 2-point lead, trying to get it into Stamper. To Garrett Owens. He'll drive in, puts up a little floater from the paint, knocks it in off the glass for 2, and we are tied at 21 apiece. And a timeout is now going to be called here by Northeast Nodaway. 4:28 left to play in the second. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
Are you getting ready to move and need to sell your things or even your house? Don't fear, Dollars Auction Service can help with estate or consignment auctions. Give Rod Dollars a call at Dollars Auction Service to set up an auction today at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Check out Dollars Auction Service current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com.
4:28 left to play here in this second quarter, and we're all tied up now at 21 apiece. Bringing the ball across the midcourt line here is going to be Zach Pride for the Blue Jays. Now the Warriors get down into a 2-3 zone. Actually, it's going to be a box and one as they're going to play man-to-man pressure against Ben Boswell. As Lane Dak will bring it up top here for Zach Pride. Cade Newman will shadow Ben Boswell everywhere he goes, trying to take him out of the ball game offensively. Now they'll get it across court. Shot from 3, no good there by Pride. Rebound made by Stamper. Jordan Papa to Newman. High, he tried to tip it over to Stamper, and that's out of his reach and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Newman went up just a little bit, tried to pass that a little bit too quick while he was still up in the air. That's pretty hard to make a pass like that, so.
Warriors need to remember that you're not going to win it all on just one possession. Just stay within your game and slow it down. Zach Pride brings it across again here for the Blue Jays. Over to the right wing for Dak. Up top for Ben Boswell. Driving in is Pride. He'll go off the side of the glass. No good. Rebound made here by the Warriors. 3:20 left to play here in the second quarter. 21 apiece. Garrett Phillips drives. Has it knocked away here by Ben Boswell. Looking quickly up for Swally. Goes up. Off the glass. No good. Ben Boswell with the rebound. He'll go off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Rebound made this time by Phillips, and he'll have it stolen away. Now, Northeast Nodaway will have it up at the top of the key and try and set things up with underneath 3 minutes left to play here in the half. Up to the top of the key here for Boston Adwell, over to left wing for Pride. Over now for Colton Swally. Swally with it on the wing. Ball tipped up. Stolen away here by Garrett Phillips. Jordan Papa up at the top of the key with the basketball. And a reaching foul going to be called here against Colton Swally.
Yeah, they're going to get you for that every time you reach across his body. Go ahead.
So that will be his third. As he'll check out, Jack Boswell will check in. 2:27 left to play here in the second quarter. Garrett Phillips checks out. Checking back in will be Kemper Klein. Jordan Pop at the line for two. For the first of the 1-and-1. I apologize. The first shot. Off back iron. Rebound is going to be made here by Boston Adwell. Pride over to Lane Dak. Up now to Jack Boswell for Adwell. Ball trying to get it to Ben Boswell, tipped away. Papa with it. Did not find Klein driving. Papa drives. He'll be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. And this foul is going to go here against Lane Dak. That'll be his first. Teams night, so both teams now. Their next foul will put the opposing team in the double bonus.
Yeah, both teams are having trouble with it. You allow the offense to get in the paint, just get those hands up. Don't try and swat it, because it's really hard to do that and not get a foul called, especially just to keep your hands straight up.
So Papa here with two. Just one. First one no good. And rebound made here by Northeast Nodaway. Zach Pride brings it across, and a timeout will be called here by Northeast Nodaway. A 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. 1:47 left to play in the second quarter. We're tied up at 21 apiece.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. 1:47 left to play here in this first half. 21 apiece is the score. Northeast Nodaway will have the basketball following the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Ball inbounds into the backcourt here for Zach Pride. He'll bring it across the center court logo. Gets it over to Ben Boswell now. Into the corner for Dak. Trying to get it to go off of Stamper's foot, out of bounds, and does. And Northeast Nodaway will retain possession here with 1:34 left. Ben Boswell trying to get it to Adwell. Northeast Nodaway has a defender loose here on the weak side. They finally get it to Pride, but Owens is there to pick up the defender. Now Jack Boswell from three. Off the inside of the iron. Adwell's pass tipped away. And it's going to go out of bounds here off the Warriors. So Northeast Nodaway will keep possession here with 1:15 left to play here in the first half. Again, score tied at 21 apiece. Pride with it up at the top of the key, guarded here by Jordan Papa. Again, Papa and Klein each have 3 fouls. Colton Swally on the bench for Northeast Nodaway at the moment with 3 fouls. Jack Boswell gets into the corner for Lane Dack. He'll bring it back up to the wing. Trying to get it to to Pride as it's knocked around. Underneath a minute now, 45 seconds. Pride drives, leaves it off for Dack. Over to Boswell, left wing. Into the corner for Adwell. Adwell again back up to Ben Boswell. 35 seconds left here in the second quarter. It's a 21-21 ball game. Kane Newman at the moment guarding Ben Boswell. As again, Warriors in a box and 1 defense.
Looks like they're going to just wind the clock down, try and get the last shot before half.
Zach Pride with the basketball up at the top of the key. 14 seconds. They'll get it to Ben Boswell. Back up again for Pride. 10 seconds. Boswell in the corner. Trying to bring it inside. Knocked around. Lane Dack goes up, but he's going to be called here for a travel with 3 seconds left here in the first half. 21-21 ball game. 3 seconds left here in the half. Stamper gets the ball into Papa. He'll bring it across midcourt. Shot. No good. Does not get it off in time. Shot was not good either way. We'll go to the half with a score tied at 21 apiece. Remember, your halftime tonight on Albany TV is brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in a moment.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany is the premier event center in Northwest Missouri. With its scenic views, East Fork Lodge and Ranch makes for the ultimate spot to host corporate events, reunions, or any other event that you have planned. For weddings and anniversaries, the Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, with its rustic elegance, has everything you need to make your special day memorable. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy Event Center or East Fork Lodge and Ranch. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades. Tanya McCampbell of Lone Star Investments in Albany has been your hometown financial advisor since 2009. When you need help securing your future, give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119. Lone Star Investment Securities are offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member of Finster and SIPC. Advisory services are through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated. A registered investment advisor, Cambridge and Lone Star Investments are not affiliated. Give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119 at Lone Star Investments to secure your future.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Again here at the half, it is a 21-21 score. Remember, your halftime tonight on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and Albany Hy-Vee. Dollars Auction Service, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany, Northwest Cell. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany. East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center of Albany. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany. The City of Albany and the Albany Booster Club. The Albany and Northeast Nodaway School Districts. Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. And Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. Brett, 21-21 here at the half. Taking a look here at the stats. Ben Boswell leads the Blue Jays in scoring with 11 points. 5 points so far for Colton Swally. 2 points for Boston Adwell. 2 points for Lane Dack. 1 point for Zach Pride. 8 for 20 from the field, 5 for 10 from the free throw line. So shooting 40% from the field, 50% from the free throw line, 0 for 4 from behind the three-point arc. For the Albany boys, they're tied atop the scoring leaderboard. Jordan Papa has 6. Cade Newman has 6. Garrett Owens with 5. 2 points for Garrett Phillips. 2 points for Quincy Stamper. Warriors shooting 8 for 17 from the field. 2 for 7 from the free throw line. 3 for 10 from behind the three-point arc. So shooting about 47% from the field. 29% from the free throw line. And right now, it's a tie ball game. Fouls are a big part of this ball game. Colton Swally has 3 so far for Northeast Nodaway. Boston Adwell and Jack Boswell each have 2. Albany has 3 on Jordan Papa and Kemper Klein. Nobody got to the double bonus in that first half, even with the Warriors getting 9 fouls quickly to start that second quarter. But right now you're seeing 10 free throw attempts taken by Northeast Nodaway, 7 by the Warriors. Warriors hitting right roughly about a quarter of them. Northeast Nodaway about a half of them. That is a stat to keep an eye on throughout that second half. See if the Warriors can get some points from the free throw line. They call it the free throw line for a reason. Those points are supposed to be free, but you still have to make the shots.
Yeah, free throws can win or lose you a game, and it comes down to, a lot of games come down to free throws. And not only that, but the turnovers have been a big thing for the Warriors in the first half. They have been trying to force a lot of passes sometimes. There's been times where this game has had a really quick pace. Both teams are getting out and running, and it's causing some turnovers. So we'll see if in the second half maybe Albany tries to slow things down a little bit more. That's what they've been known to do in the past, is have a slower pace. So we'll see what happens because, like you said, the free throws are a big key, and also the turnovers as well. So Albany needs to cut back on the missed free throws and the turnovers, and they'll be in a good spot for the second half.
And the other stat you look at when you look at those scoring leaders, there's one name that was not said for the Warriors. That was Kemper Klein. I know he had some foul trouble. He had some nice blocks, but it seems like I know he has to play a different role this year than what he's played in the past. I don't know if that's kind of getting to his head, but he's not quite making the same decisions and things that we know from the Kemper Klein of the past. Like I said, I don't know if it's the new role or what it is, but he just seems like he isn't quite where we usually see him mentally.
Yeah, it's basically a whole new team almost.
Yes.
Losing 3 starters, and Timmy Papa's out. We already mentioned that. So it may just come down to trying to figure out where he exactly fits on this team and what his role is, what he needs to do in order for the team to succeed. I think beginning of the season, we'd say out of all the guys that took the biggest leap, it would be Kemper Klein and maybe Jordan Papa in terms of scoring. And to see Klein come out in the first half and not score is a little bit surprising. But there's still a whole other half to play, so yes. He might have a big second half. You never know in basketball. It'll definitely be interesting to see how he plays and if he makes any adjustments going forward.
I will say, though, the biggest adjustment, though, for either team, Albany was outscored in that first quarter 18-13. Albany, with some foul trouble, switches to the box and one. They're not going to let Ben Boswell touch the ball. They're not going to let him score. They're not going to let him shoot. Since then, the Warriors are outscoring Northeast Nodaway in that second quarter 8-3. We'll see how Northeast Nodaway comes out against that box and 4, or that box and 1, and we'll see. The Warriors came out really hot to start out that second quarter, and then Northeast Nodaway pretty much maintained possession. Warriors were not able to get on the glass. That is something I'm sure Coach Cox is wanting to see from his team in that second half.
Yeah, another big aspect of the game of basketball is rebounding. If you can't rebound, you're not going to win anything. So it's going to be really important, and especially because Northeast Nodaway, a lot of these guys are, whenever they're shooting the ball, they are crashing hard on that glass and following their shot.
Yes.
And so it's going to be really key for whoever's guarding the shooter to make sure they get a good box out on him. And just everyone on the Warriors and on both sides, box out your man, because in a game like this, it's a tie ball game. One time missing a a box out and you allow an offensive rebound and they go back up with it and they score, that could be the difference in a close game like this.
And we'll be back with the start of the second half after this Albany Hy-Vee halftime timeout on Albany TV.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV was brought to you by Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. As we start out the second half, it's a 21-21 ball game. Northeast Nodaway will start out with the basketball. Swally will send it on to the baseline here for Adwell. Back up again here for Swally. Over now for Pride. Pride to Dak right wing. The Warriors come back out in what looks to be a man. Actually, I do take that back. It is still that box and one as Jordan Papa is able to come away with the basketball. And then him and Boswell fight for it on the floor. And the jump ball will be in favor of the Warriors. Boswell plays with a lot of heart, always in on the play, whether he's meant to be or not.
He's been flying around the court all this game. He's been everywhere.
Jordan Papa, top of the key, gets it off here now for Newman, right wing. Again, Northeast Nodaway stays out in their 2-3 defense. Shot from Newman, short. Stolen away here by Klein. He'll go up and he'll be fouled and will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. And the foul here is going to go against Lane Dak. So the foul is going to go against Dak. That is going to be his second, team's first. As Kemper Klein's first free throw attempt. Off the back of the iron, no good.
We talked about it, the free throws. Those are going to be big here in this game. It's a tie ball game. Each team really needs to hit their free throws. It's really important.
Dak checks out. Jack Boswell will check back in here for Northeast Nodaway. 49 seconds here into the third quarter. Klein's second free throw attempt is good, which gives the Warriors now a 1-point lead, 22-21. 7:05 left to play here in the third quarter. Swally over now here for Ben Boswell. To Adwell. Up to Swally, top of the key. Right wing. Trying to get it to Ben Boswell on the baseline. Trying to get it to Adwell, and it goes through his hands. Out of bounds, Albany basketball. Jordan Papa brings it across here for the Warriors with his team leading by 22-21. 6:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Garrett Owens drives in. Now leaves it off for Klein. He'll drive baseline. Goes up and under and puts it in off the glass for 2.
Talked about Klein not really being there in the first half. He's already got 3 quick points here in the opening minutes of the second half.
Minute and a half gone here in the third quarter. It's a 3-point Albany lead, 24-21. Adwell sends it into Boswell in the corner. Now back up to Swally. Zach Pride over right wing here for Colton Swally. Back again to Pride. Up to Colton Swally as he'll drive. Leaves it off here for Jack Boswell in the paint. Off the glass, comes away with his own rebound. Loses it, tipped around. And still rolling around before it's picked up here by Garrett Owens. Jordan Papa quickly sends it across here for Klein. Steps back, left wing for Newman. Now reverses court. Owens back to Papa. Steps back from just inside the three-point arc. Bounces out, no good. Rebound made by Swally.
And that was a good look by Papa. I don't think you're going to hear any complaints from that shot because that was a good open mid-range shot. It just didn't fall.
Swally right wing with it here against this box and one. Over to Boston Adwell. His shot is good as he knocks it in.
Warriors were late to close out and contest that shot. That's why it fell.
24-23. Albany leads by one with 5:10 left to play here in the third. Ben Boswell comes away with a steal here of Jordan Papa. Boswell goes up and under off the glass for two. And Northeast Nodaway retakes lead 25-24 with 4:55 left there in the third quarter. Newman left wing from three. And this one goes off the side of the iron. No good. Rebound made by Northeast Nodaway. Quickly in transition is the Blue Jays. Jack Boswell with it here on the baseline. Gets it to Swally. To Ben Boswell. Shot from three. Off iron. Rebound made by Klein. 4.5 left to play in the third. 25-24. Blue Jays with a 1-point lead here over the Warriors. Klein, top of the key. He'll drive and will be fouled here. Is going to go against Klein. That's going to be his fourth. So now checking in here is going to be Garrett Phillips as Klein will check out. Checking back in is going to be Dak as he'll check in here for Jack Boswell. So that's the fourth foul here against Papa, team's first. 4:23 left to play here in the third quarter. Bringing it across here is going to be Zach Pride over the left wing here for Swally. Into the corner now for Dak. Back again to Swally, to Pride. And the shot from three from Zach Pride, no good. Rebound attempted there by Stamper, comes away with it as Newman. And a foul called here from behind on Stamper. And that's going to be his second. So again, 25-24. Northeast Nodaway retains a 1-point lead with 3:50 left to play in the third quarter. Over to the right wing here for Zach Pride. Over now for Lane Dak, bringing it down inside to Swally. Goes up. Ball rolls around, picked up here by Boston Adwell. Swally dribbles in, goes up off the glass, rolls out. Rebound made there by Phillips as Jordan Papa quickly in transition to Newman. Tries to dribble through, goes up and will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. As the foul this time goes against Boston Adwell, that's going to be his third, team's second. With 3:14 left to play here in the third quarter. Cade Newman at the line here for two. First one, nothing but the bottom of the net. Newman now with 7 points here in the ball game. Second free throw attempt. Rolls around, rolls out. And the foul going to be, they're going to call Garrett Phillips out of bounds there on the end line.
Yes.
So we're tied up again at 25 apiece. 3:05 left to play here in the third quarter. Swally gets it inside for Adwell, onto the baseline here for Dak. Back out for Pride. Over to Swally, left wing from three. Off the inside iron, rebound made by Stamper. .240 left to play in the third. Pop over to the right wing for Garrett Owens. He'll dribble in. Back out to Newman, left wing from three. Off back iron, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Boswell. Left alone, Dak goes up off the glass for two. 27-25, 2:20 left here in the third. Jordan Pop over to the right wing for Owens. Trying to send it across court for Newman. He'll drive to the block. Goes up, and he will be called for the charge. And that is going to be the second here on Newman, team's third. That is already the fourth charging call against the Warriors here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have to be a little bit more disciplined about the drive. When they see the guy try and take the charge, they're going to have to either do some kind of move to avoid it or something other than that, because they've called it 4 times now.
Pride trying to get it over to Swally. Back up again to Zach Pride into the corner. Now here for Dak onto the baseline. Ben Boswell. And they're going to call this one on the floor, and that's going to be the third now against Cade Newman.
Yeah, he went for the steal there, tried to deflect that pass, and had a hand on the back and kind of pushed him a little bit.
That was a little bit of a delayed whistle there.
Yeah, I don't think they were going to call it at first.
Yeah. Trying to get it into Swally, and he's going to be fouled. The foul going to go against Quincy Stamper. He'll pick up his third, team's fifth already.
And this will probably be fix itself the more they play, but the Warriors got to be more disciplined about things like that, trying to steal the ball and stuff, because they've been called several times on that, trying to steal the ball.
Emerson will check in for Newman with his 3 fouls. 1:50 left to play here in the third. Zach Pride with the basketball over the top of the key. He'll send it right wing to Swally. Now to Ben Boswell. And now stolen away here by Quincy Stamper. He'll lose the basketball out of bounds on the far sideline. Zach Pride brings it across the timeline here for the Blue Jays over to the right wing for Swally. Back up again to Pride. 1:25 left to play here in the third quarter. 27-25. Northeast Nodaway with a 2-point lead. And looks like they might be willing to hold it for a last-second shot if needed. Swally gets it to Dak, right wing. Back up again to Swally, now to Pride with 1:05.
Yeah, they've got the lead, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to just let this clock wind down a little bit and make sure you go into the fourth quarter with the lead.
They will also have the ball to start out the fourth quarter of play as well. Swally let it get down inside now, 45 seconds, 27-25. Northeast Nodaway with the lead. As Swally will hold it, the Warrior defense gets set up here in their box and one. Emerson is on Ben Boswell, playing him man-to-man. 30 seconds now as Swally still holding the basketball. So now it gets down into 15. They'll give it back up to Pride up at the top of the key. They'll get it now to Ben Boswell. Into the corner. Swally drives, goes up. Off the iron, no good. Rebound made by Stamper. Gets it to Papa. And he's going to be called for a travel with 1.7.
The Warriors, they've been trying to get out and run these past few possessions, and they move just a little bit too fast, and they lose the ball, get a travel right there.
So 1.7 left here in the third, 27-25. Inbounds to Swally from 3. No good. So we will go to the fourth quarter. It's a 2-point Northeast Nodaway lead, 27-25, when we come back in just a moment.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Are you getting ready to move and need to sell your things or even your house? Don't fear, Dollars Auction Service can help with estate or consignment auctions. Give Rod Dollars a call at Dollars Auction Service to set up an auction today at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Check out Dollars Auction Service current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start fourth quarter action. It'll be Northeast Nodaway basketball here, 27-25. It's a 2-point Northeast Nodaway lead.
We'll see how much of a factor Ben Boswell is in this fourth quarter, because you got to believe the Warriors are going to try everything they can to neutralize him in this last quarter, make somebody else score the points.
With it up at the top of the key, here is going to be Swally. He'll send it inside. Ben Boswell goes up. He will be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And the foul this time going to go against Cole Emerson. That'll be his first. To start out the fourth quarter, Kemper Klein, Cade Newman both on the bench. Both in foul trouble. Newman with 3, Klein with 4. First one no good that time from the hands of Ben Boswell. So it'll stay a one-possession ball game. As he does make the second. So 28-25, Northeast Nodaway leads 15 seconds here in the fourth quarter of play. Jordan Papa with it up at the top of the key, sends it over to Emerson, right wing. And about has it stolen away, out of bounds, off of Zach Pride. So now Klein and Newman will check back in, as Phillips and Emerson will both check back out here with 7:33 left to play here in the fourth. Again, Papa with 3, Newman with 3, Klein with 4. Papa left wing for Owens. Baseline, Stamper, shot. No good, rebound made by Klein, goes up, gets the bucket and the foul.
And that was a huge play by Klein, because he has the chance to tie up this game here with 7:22 left, and if he can hit this free throw. So this is a really huge free throw as well.
Pride called for his second, team's third.
Klein's become much of a bigger factor in this half than he was the first half.
And he sinks it and ties the ball game at 28 apiece. Bringing it across this time over to the left wing for Swally. He'll send it back over now for Zach Pride. The Swally left wing. Right wing, Boston Adwell shot. No good. Rolling around on the floor. Basketball picked up by Dak. Now bringing it in is going to be Swally, and that one's going to be blocked back in his way. And Kemper Klein right there in the area with his 4 fouls. Comes away with none. Up this time here for Zach Pride. Over now for Swally. Back to Pride. 1:10 already gone here in the fourth quarter. 28-28 is the score. Over for Adwell. Ben Boswell, turnaround, can't get it to fall. Klein with the rebound. Klein brings it up to the top of the key. He'll send it right wing for Owens with 6.5 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Stolen away here by Zach Pride. Quickly gets it out for Boswell. Off the glass as he kisses it in for 2. 30-28.
Warriors has some better ball security. That's several times now where they've kept the ball stolen from him on the wing.
Klein with it up at the top of the key. Over left wing for Newman. 6 minutes left to play here in the fourth. Papa with it up at the top of the key. He'll spin. Puts in a little floater, and he'll get it to fall in.
That's a great move by Papa to get that space for the floater.
We're tied up 30-30 with 5:45 left to play in the fourth quarter, as bringing it across midcourt here is going to be Zach Pride. He'll send it over to Swally, right wing. Back to Pride, top of the key, back over to Swally. Now for Adwell. Again, Pride with it up at the top of the key. Back over to Swally, right wing. Swally, right wing. Now trying to drive, and a foul going to be called here against Garrett Owens. And that is going to put Northeast Nodaway in the bonus, as that'll be Owens' first foul, team 7th.
Yeah, got him with the hands. You just got to move your feet on defense, especially in a game like this where they're calling a lot of these calls that could go either way.
I do like Owens went up and asked exactly what he did wrong. Maybe he can learn from that mistake. 5:25, first free throw attempt of the 1-and-1. And I believe they're going to get Klein that left first. So free throw attempt will get to go again. Swally's second attempt on the 1-and-1 is good, or no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Papa. Up to Klein. And they're going to call a block this time here against Zach Pride, trying to get Kemper Klein, his 5th foul, out of the game. But a foul going to be called there against Zach Pride. That'll be his 3rd, team's 4th. Not necessarily a bad decision if you're Northeast Nodaway, as that ball inbounds to Kemper Klein, and he'll answer back with a kiss off the glass to give the Warriors a 2-point lead. 32-35, 10 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Swally up to Pride, back over to Swally. Into the corner now for Dak. Swally to Pride. Colton Swally again, and a timeout going to be called here by Northeast Nodaway with 4:51 left to play here in the 4th. 32-30, Albany leads. Remember, during this Petty John Auto Center timeout, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic Portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stay connected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
4:51 left to play here in this 4th quarter. Albany with a 2-point lead, 32-30. Northeast Nodaway with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Swally will send it over to Dak, right wing. Back up again to Swally. Over to Pride, back Swally, drives in, goes up, off the glass, can't get it to full. Owens with the rebound.
Warriors have a chance here to extend their lead a little bit. They hold a 2-point lead right now. This could be big if they could get a bucket here.
Now it appears Northeast Nodaway going with a box and one of their own, as Owens' a shot no good, and a foul going to be called here on the rebound against Northeast Nodaway.
Yeah, Dak there with a little bit of a push. Saw that one from here, so pretty clear that the refs were going to call that one.
And that's his 3rd, team's 5th. Trying to get the ball into Klein. It's going to be tipped out of bounds off the hands of the Blue Jays. Newman will inbounds again here for the Warriors. Gets it to Owens, left wing, dribbles in, puts up the shot off the glass. Stamper with the rebound, can't get it to fall. Stamper goes up, this time he'll be fouled and will go to line, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
That was a good effort by Stamper to stay with that ball, because if he would have kind of given up on that play and just let them get the rebound, that would have been, he wouldn't have got that foul in this opportunity for 2 free throws.
Lane Dak picks up his 4th personal, team 6th. Next one will put Albany into the bonus. Northeast Nodaway already into the bonus as Stamper's first shot from 2 is off the front of the iron, no good. Again, the Warriors are shooting just 5 for 13 from the free throw line. Northeast Nodaway not much better at 6 for 13. Stamper's second free throw, good. 33-30. Albany with a 3-point lead with 4:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. Ben Boswell with it in the corner, trying to bring it inside to Dak. He has 4 fouls. Goes up against Klein with 4 fouls. His shot no good. Rebound made by Stamper. Klein will leave it off for Newman up at the top of the key with 3:50 left to play in the fourth quarter, 33-30. Jordan Papa left wing. Leaves it off for Klein. Klein puts up a little jumper, maybe tipped a little bit there by Dak. Rebound made here by Northeast Nodaway. Driving in, Pride goes up off the glass, too hard, no good. Rebound made here by Klein.
Might see the Warriors slow down the tempo a little bit here. 3:20 left and a 3-point lead.
Warriors lead here 33-30.
I once had Stamper down there on the block for a second, just wasn't looking and missed him.
Owens up here now for Newman. Stamper turnaround jumper from the free throw line, knocks it in. He's got the last 3 points for the Warriors as the Warriors up their lead now to 5, 35-30 with underneath 3 left to play here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was a big time to hit that shot, extend this to a 2-possession lead.
Ben Boswell with the basketball. Puts up a shot off the inside iron, no good. Rebound made by Klein. Klein now trying to weave his way through traffic, goes up, and a blocking foul going to be called here against Northeast Nodaway. And the foul this time goes against Colton Swally. That'll be his 4th personal now. And again, now both teams into the bonus, and Klein will take the 1-and-1 after this full Petty John Auto Center timeout taken here by Albany. We're back with more in just a moment. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany is the premier event center in Northwest Missouri. With its scenic views, East Fork Lodge and Ranch makes for the ultimate spot to host corporate events, reunions, or any other event that you have planned. For weddings and anniversaries, the Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, with its rustic elegance, has everything you need to make your special day memorable. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy Event Center or East Fork Lodge and Ranch. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. 2:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter, 35-30. It's a 5-point Albany lead. At the line for the 1-and-1 will be Kemper Klein.
Klein has an opportunity here if he hits both free throws to make this a 3-possession game late here. So these are the 2 big free throws.
First one is good. That was one of those things from Klein. His first season as a freshman, lights out from the free throw line. Last year kind of suffered a little bit, as did most players, due to all the quarantining times. This year, he knocks down these 2 clutch ones and gives the Warriors now a 7-point lead, and Klein now in double figures with 10 points, all coming here in this second half.
Northeast Nodaway's got to go quick here. They've got 2:30.
Pride trying to give it off to Boswell. Falls to the floor. Picked up, though, by Ben Boswell. He'll send it in the corner. Swally shot from 3 off the iron. Rebound made by Stamper.
And Albany's going to slow it down. Try and minimize the amount of possessions that Northeast Nodaway gets.
Newman up now for Jordan Papa. And now stolen away here by Colton Swally up at the top of the key. Ben Boswell from 3. Off the inside iron. Rebound's going to be made here by Stamper. Underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the ball game now. 37-30. Albany with a 7-point lead. 1:50 left to play here in the fourth. Papa has two people as they get it to Newman, left elbow. This one is short. Rebound is going to be made here by Northeast Nodaway, and Newman is going to pick up the foul here. And if you ask him, that's going to be a silly one, as that will be his fourth.
Yeah, I tried to take a charge there right as soon as they picked up the ball. Not going to get that call a whole lot, and plus he wasn't really set.
So at the line for the 1-and-1 here is going to be Zach Pride. Pride's first free throw attempt bounces out. Rebound is going to be made by Stamper. Jordan Papa will bring it across the timeline here for the Warriors. Drives all the way down, goes off the glass, in for two. We give him enough room. He'll take it coast to coast. He's now in double figures with 10 points. Dak up top trying to get it for Austin Pride. Over to the right wing. Swally from three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound made here by Stamper. Sorry, that was Zach Pride for three, not Austin. Austin, one of the Northeast Nodaway Blue Jays, not playing tonight due to playing in district playoffs. As that one missed there by Newman. Rebound, though, made here by the Warriors, and a foul going to be called here against Ben Boswell. That is going to be his first and the team's eighth. And going to the line for the 1-and-1 here will be Quincy Stamper. Checking back in will be Jack Boswell, as he'll check in here for Swally, who comes out with 4 fouls. First free throw attempt from Stamper is good. He's got 6 quietly here as he brings the lead up now to 10 with 57.5 left to play here in the fourth. Quincy Stamper's second free throw, good as well.
Warriors have been really good down the stretch with making these free throws. That's been what's got them to extend this lead to 11.
41-30. Warriors with the lead. Dak gets it to Boswell. Drives in, goes up, and lays in a little floater for two. Timeout will be called here by Northeast Nodaway with 41.4, trailing by 9, 41-32. Remember, during this Petty John Auto Center timeout, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in just a moment.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Petty John's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
41.4 remain here in the ball game. Albany with a 41-32 point lead. Both teams in the single bonus. Both teams have a lot of players in foul trouble.
Yeah, at this point, you got to believe, especially for Albany, Coach Cox just told them to just play smart in defense, hands up, don't try and steal the ball, because this is their game to lose right now.
Newman gets this one inbounds here to Owens, and a foul going to be called here against Boston Adwell. That will be his fourth. At the moment, Lane Dack, Colton Swally, Boston Adwell, all with 4 fouls for Northeast Nodaway. Cade Newman, Kemper Klein with 4 fouls for Albany. Owens' first free throw attempt on the 1-and-1 is good.
That's several free throws in a row the Warriors have hit. They've done really well down the stretch here on their free throws.
And the second one from Owens, no good, as it stays at a 10-point ball game, 42-32, 35 seconds left here in the fourth. Dak up top now for Pride. His shot off the mark. Rebound is going to be made here by Stamper. Papa brings it across, 24 seconds. It's a 10-point ball game. Papa drives in, can't get it to fall. Klein comes in. Ball rolls around on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay here with Albany with 16.1. A timeout will be called here by the Warriors before the jump ball is called. So we'll be back following this Petty General Center timeout here on Albany TV.
The Albany Booster Club is a group of people who come together to make a better experience for the Albany R3 students. They try to help students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club helping every Albany R3 student succeed in their field. The Albany Booster Club joining together for the better of the Albany students.
16.1 left to play here in the ball game. 42-32 Warriors with a 10-point lead in the basketball and the possession arrow. Next foul against Northeast Nodaway will put Albany into the double bonus, trying to get it to Stamper, stolen away here by Ben Boswell. 10 seconds as he brings it across. Puts up a shot from three. Off the mark, no good. Tipped around by Stamper, then out of bounds. Off the hands of Kemper Klein with 5.7. Lane Dack will inbounds. Gets it to Adwell. 5 seconds. 4. Dack from 3. No good. Rebound is going to be made and shot no good there at the buzzer. 42-32 is the win tonight here for the Warriors as they come away with a 10-point victory. We'll be back with your BTC Bank postgame as well as your Papa's Player of the Game when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant at Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, where the Warriors come away with their first victory of the season with a 42-32 victory tonight over Northeast Nodaway. Remember, tonight's postgame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Let's take a look here at the unofficial stats from the ballgame for Northeast Nodaway. They're led in scoring by Ben Boswell. He has 18 points in the ballgame. 5 points in the ballgame for Colton Swally. 4 points for Lane Dack and Boston Adwell. Just 1 point on the night for Zach Pride. For the Albany boys, they're led in scoring tonight. Jordan Papa, Kemper Klein each hit double figures with 10 points. 7 points for Quincy Stamper and Cade Newman. 6 points for Garrett Owens. 2 points on the night for Garrett Phillips. Northeast Nodaway tonight shoots 13 for 46 from the field. 6 for 14 from the free throw line. 0 for 14 from behind the three-point arc. They shoot 28% from the field, 43% from the free throw line. Albany, they shoot tonight 14 for 35 from the field, 11 for 20 from the free throw line, 3 for 12 from behind the three-point arc. So, Brett, there's a couple of things that really stand out to you there. First off, Northeast Nodaway gets 46 shots to Albany's 35. A lot of second chance opportunities for Northeast Nodaway. Albany's able to hit 3 for 12 from behind the three-point arc. Northeast Nodaway 0 for 14. That's the difference in the ball game, and 10 points. Just hitting a couple of those makes that a closer ball game. 6 for 14 from the free throw line for Northeast Nodaway. 11 for 20 from the free throw line for Albany. But with 4:30 left to play in the fourth quarter, Albany was 5 for 13 from the free throw line. They finish 6 for 7 down the stretch, and that is the difference in the ball game.
Yeah, I mentioned it during the game. It was huge down the stretch. They hit, I think, 5 or 6 in a row, and it was huge on the stretch for them. And they cut down on the turnovers in the second half. There was not that many at all, and they were able to kind of take Ben Boswell. They didn't take him out of the game, but they were able to kind of slow him down just enough to be able to stop Northeast Nodaway scoring and be able to take the lead and then build on it, and they end up winning the game by double digits.
And, we mentioned Kemper Klein had no points in that first half. Again, he was in foul trouble a lot in that first half as well, a lot of foul trouble in the second half as well as that too. But he just didn't seem like he was in that same mental space that we were used to seeing him play at last year, the year before. Well, he came out in that second half and proved, you know what, I'm still Kemper Klein, and I'm going to show you guys in that second half. Puts up all 10 of his points there in that second half, and that is the reason he is tonight Papa's Player of the Game. Papa's Player of the Game is sponsored by Papa's Family Restaurant, your home for delicious meal with a great price and an even better atmosphere.
Yeah, and he was big on the defensive side of things, too. He was, even with 4 fouls for most of it, he was still in the paint, blocked a few shots. So his offensive impact was seen as well as the defensive as well. So definitely a good candidate for Player of the Game.
And, Brett, you could attest to this. How big of it is going into the season? You've got that first win underneath your belt. You've got one. Now you go into a tough stretch in the Albany tournament. Not certain who we play yet. That will have to wait until Saturday at some point. We will release that on Albany TV when we get notification, because right now there are 3 different brackets for the Albany TV or for the Albany Invitational Basketball Tournament, and we'll get into that reason in just a moment. But how big is it to have that first win out of the way for the Warriors?
Well, it's definitely really huge. The more games you go by that you let go by without winning, it just demoralizes you more and more. And to come out and get a start off 1-0, it really improves your confidence, because early in the year you're like, well, we have the ability to come out and win games. We can hang with teams, and you start off 0-1, 0-2, 0-3. It just really demoralizes your confidence. But so it's really huge, and the Warriors did a really good job putting it away down the stretch there with their lack of turnovers in the second half and hitting those free throws. They did really well in the second half.
And we'll talk a little bit now about that Albany tournament. Again, there are 3 different brackets. There is an 8-team bracket, there is a 7-team bracket, and a 6-team bracket on the boys' side, all depending what happens. King City, Worth County, they will play in the 8-man championship semifinals on Friday. Worth County will travel to North Shelby, which, again, one of the reasons this game, you can't bring up this game without talking about some of the players that we're missing. Dylan McIntyre, the junior. Austin Pride, the senior. Landon Wilmus, the freshman. Especially Austin Pride, Dylan McIntyre. Having those 2 tonight really might have made a difference in this ball game. But, again, we wish those 2 the best of luck as they play with Worth County in that semifinal game on Friday at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, obviously, Northeast Nodaway was missing some players, but Albany will take the win for sure. A win's a win. And at the end of the day, they got the job done, so good win for them.
Also, we brought up Worth County. King City also still playing. They will play at home, and it's a 7 o'clock game. They will play against Drexel. We wish both of those teams luck. We hope that we have a 6-team tournament, and there's an all-GRC 8-man football championship game next week, Thursday, in Columbia. Again, we do know that the way right now the brackets shake out, we do know a couple of things. One, I cannot release because that is inside information. The second one I can is if there is a 6 or 7 team bracket. So if Worth County or King City were to make it, there will be no games on Thursday. They will play the championship semifinals on Friday, and they will play all the trophy games on Saturday. That is the way it looks like it will shake out, that there will not be any games on Thursday, but we will cover all of the games if we can. If there's 8 teams, we'll cover all 22 games, but we will cover however many Albany Invitational Basketball Tournament games they are next week here on Albany TV. Again, Brett, you'll be joining me with a couple doing camera as well. I'll continue with the play-by-play. We'll also have Mike Atkins here for some of those games next week as well. But again, Warriors come away with a 42-32 win tonight on the boys' side. They fall in a close one, 20-19 on the girls' side. Brett, we're at the end of the night. There's only one other thing to do besides tell everybody good night and so long, and that is happy Thanksgiving. We hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I will be sitting and filling myself full of turkey while I watch football, but that's Thanksgiving to me. So, again, from all of us here at Albany TV, Perry and Susan Phillips, owners, myself, play-by-play manager Jared Rolvis, Brett Williams, cameraman, and color commentator Mike Atkins, color commentator. Have a happy Thanksgiving from all of us at Albany TV, and we hope to see you next Monday night as we will start Albany Invitational basketball tournament action. The number of games still to be determined. Again, we'll bring that bracket for you as soon as we find out on Saturday.